You are watching Liberty Online TV. You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
This na the Liberty Review with me, Princess Spears.
This na the Liberty Review with me, Mohamed Kamara.
This na the Liberty Review with me, Mariatu Sherif.
Inside this program, we go look at plenty things them wey happen na salon throughout the week.
Things them like politics, sports, courts, the environment, disability, woman and girl picking them business, and plenty other issue them.
So, stay tuned. Now we Liberty Facebook page and Self YouTube channel and all that social media platform them for they watch the Liberty Review where they come to you every Saturday from 6 to 7 o'clock na net. Also you go get all you views them but still them where they happen.
The Liberty
Review.
This na the Liberty Review with me, Princess Spears.
This na the Liberty Review with me, Mohamed Kamara.
This na the Liberty Review with me, Mariatu Sherif.
Inside this program, we go look at plenty things them wey happen na salon throughout the week.
Things them like politics, sports, courts, the environment, disability, woman and girl picking them business, and plenty other issue them.
So, stay tuned. Now we Liberty Facebook page and Self YouTube channel and all that social media platform them for they watch the Liberty Review where they come to you every Saturday from 6 to 7 o'clock na net. Also you go get all you views them but still them where they happen.
The Liberty
Review.
Good evening and welcome to the Liberty Review, where they come to you from Liberty Online Television at Facebook, YouTube, and other social media platform. Them, maybe the be you presenter for this edition of the program. My name is Mariatu Sherif. The Liberty Review is a program where they come to you every Saturday from 6 to 7 o'clock in the evening. We are going to deal with different issues that will happen over the week from Monday to Friday. So now the issues there, so we can come every Saturday for kind of review. And today we special focus now on education and the new government appointments. Then where we see come out this BNTM. With me inside the studio for can help me discuss on the different issues, the more they deal with this event. I get with me, my studio guest, winner Mohamed M. Ila, and the Mohamed M. Ila, Ahmed M. Ila, and the Executive Secretary, National Consortium on Public Accountability. And they also this event for help me discuss on the issues there. So good evening and welcome to the Liberty.
Good evening, Madam Mariatu Sherif, and good evening to the listeners and viewers.
Okay, continue for the with me inside the studio. We take my first issue inside the program. Also, the Regional Managing Director for Africa and Global Logistics, AGL Captain Fab Jaco Kukan, don't say. Then company will continue for support education at the country as well for help improve this sector. It talk this way AGL go donate school material them to 3 different community them, like the Seaside, Moaf, and the Yagala community in Akwenadugu district. We report Mohamed Kamara gets more on this and gonna report.
African Global Logistics AGL na global logistics and transport company wey specialize by multi-modal service wey include port construction, shipping and dry port management. AGL they operate na over 49 African countries them. This BNTM, AGL provide book learning material to 3 different community them, like Seaside community, Muaf and Yangala community na Koinadugu districts. Where if they talk, the Regional Managing Director for Guinea, Salone and Liberia, Captain Fabjanko Kukan, first start to explain but why they decide for give support to book learning at the country.
So the reason that we are doing this is simple, is education. Education is our priority, one of our targets that we are contributing all over my region. Because maybe I am wrong, but I believe that education is the best tool to change not only community, but not only Freetown, Sierra Leone and Africa and the world. I think that education that we need to do is not going to have a result today. It's going to be within 20, 30 coming years. Then we will see the change. And that is what is one of my personal priority, including the building the schools and educating the young children.
Fabjanko Kukan same way so call on other business company them for support the development of education in the country.
And I believe also that our colleagues watching this, they will try to do same as we are doing. I know that we are doing and we are going to continue to do, but as we say, Imama Salon, Vafiga, no ever pick a stone. So we need everybody around. We need everybody to join us. We need your support, because if we want to change something, then we need to surrender with the good people, give them trust, confidence, and work together. And only together we can contribute for development of the salon, in education of new generation children. And that is one of our main target and my personal target wherever I go.
During this donation, some stakeholder them, now the 3 different community them will benefit from this support. They get this for say.
School year, AGL donated 500 school bags with pens, pencils, erasers, and so many other things. And this year again, they have called me to come and donate extra bags, not only to the primary school, but also we have a secondary school there. So this is a big boost to the parents and teachers of Yagala.
This is their part of the social corporate responsibility. They have been doing it for the past 6 years. Not this alone, but another provision they made for us, like the Ramadan donation, and even the community center in my community. See, the scholarship, the student scholarship, we appreciate them a lot. We pray that they will continue and continue and continue.
Inside in talk, the general manager for African Global Logistics, Maroon Ablad, explained about the support where they only provide to different community them in the country.
They said when you need to invest for 1 year, plant rice. When you need to invest for 10 years, plant trees. When you want to invest for 100 years, educate people. So this is a very important thing. We had also this year what we call the Solidarity Day, that all AGL all over the world commemorate at the same time, and it was focused also on the education topic, and we were encouraged by our head office to do something to help also education, and this is what we have done.
Maroon Ablad end up say AGL go continue for provide learning material to different community them as way for improve book learning na the country. For Liberty Online TV, me na Mohamed Kamara, the reports.
or you send you message na the number 074 200 545 and be part of the issues them where we discuss inside the program this evening. Still with me inside the studio, I get with me, my studio guest, Wena Ahmed M. Iyila, and the Executive Secretary for the National Consortium on Public Accountability. And they are with me this evening for help me discuss on the different issues them where we deal with this evening. And the main issue we discuss this evening on education, and we talk on the new government appointment we see up on this BNTM. Good evening once more, Mr. Iyila, and welcome to the Liberty Review once again.
Thank you very much for having me, and I'm so elated and delighted to be here to discuss issues of national interest.
You are watching Liberty Online TV. You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange. This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange. This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange. This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
After the West Africa Examination Council (WAEC) be announced say July 29, 2024, the Becker examination for start and end August 7, 2024. Also, the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education (NBSSE), Conrad Saki, be sent message of encouragement to 126,496 pikin dem wey be write the 2024 Becker examination. November 18 this year, the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki, be announced the results. Also, a first start for talk about the total amount of pikin and school them when we sit the exam.
This report provides a very brief preliminary analysis of the 2024 Becker results. 126,703 candidates from 1,833 schools entered for the 2024 Becker. 5,578 candidates were absent for all subjects or had entire results cancelled. 5,545 of these candidates were absent for all subjects. This leaves a total of 121,125 candidates that sat at least one subject or paper and had grades released.
Conrad Saki continue for talk about the amount of results them where WAEC been seized.
The results of 879 candidates were from late entry schools and are being withheld by WAEC. This leaves the results of 125,824 candidates, inclusive of those absent for all subjects, that were released to the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education on the 13th of November 2024. At Becker, candidates take up to 8 subjects, and the best score is 1, which is excellent, and the worst is 7, which is a fail. Units and grades 1 to 6 are various levels of passes. Thus, anyone scoring 6 or better will pass an individual Becker subject. The different grades are awarded based on percentage of marks obtained on individual exams. An individual student performance is assessed using aggregate scores derived from the grades for the total of 6 subjects. And these will include the 4 core subjects, plus the best elective subject grade and the best optional subject grade.
For nobody waiting at the requirement for entering a senior secondary school, Colonel Saki again.
Note that requirement for entry to a senior secondary school is a minimum of 5 passes, inclusive of language arts or mathematics. The aggregate score and average grades are measures of the quality of the performance of the candidate and is used to determine which candidate is offered a place when the demand for places at a school is greater than the number of places available.
But how the results been look like?
2 candidates were tied for top position. Sise Mariam M from the International School Limited Secondary and John Sita from Alfrin International Junior Secondary School. They both sat and passed all 8 of their subjects with aggregate scores of 7, average grades of 1.13. That is, the candidates obtained 1s in 7 subjects and a 2 in 1 subject. They were closely followed by 3 other candidates with aggregate scores of 7 and average grades of 1.25 due to 1s in 6 subjects and 2 in 3 subjects.
The Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Colonel Saki, end up say government go continue for recruit more teachers them at different parts in the country for make them go improve on the educational standard in the country. For Liberty Online TV, me na David Yankee report.
The program we still watch and the Liberty Review where they come to you from Liberty Online Television at Facebook, YouTube, and other social media platform. Them plenty thank you to reporter David and KCC for that report they will do for we inside the program. Now more come Mr. Ela. Before we go first to the education system in the country, let me start first for talk about the new appointments and way we see government and the Madabi government do this BNTM. Firstly, you feel say the appointment there so where governments make this BNTM timely?
First of all, very much elated for Mekadia today for come discuss issues of national importance. And we focused here is we don't call on the president for making do the needful. That institutions and sectors for far too long, we don't the guy say, Mr. President, it is high time that you do the needful for make you do, you know, waiting good for Sierra Leoneans. You know, but the president don't listen the media and the civil society. Now that you don't begin for do the needful, we only concerns that you know concentrate for give certain families because Salon everybody, not to the tribal lines or other parties who have faced at least the president or they make that mistake for far too long. We see a lot of appointments for Sandy's family. Yeah, itself not good for the national cohesion. You know, because the presidents to make focus on empowering other families, whilst the other family we don't suffer for the party. You know, and that is a serious concern for even the political party in SLPP. So
which other family will you talk about?
The Keketoma, of course, get a big position, they get a fine job. And the president see this in new appointment list. They found out say Keketoma go na Twitter and tweet say the president don't do the needful, you don't do well for you, don't do well for him, and they don't appoint a woman for being UN representative. You know, other families and the other people and they don't suffer for this party. Now, if they go now the party office, they found out say people and they go now the party office again, and it is a call and concern for everybody because the party now they get a governance structure we go come take over the next mantle of leadership, either it be in the APC or the SLPP. But if they cultivate the kind of, the culture within the parties, then I don't think it's correct at all.
So let me talk now about how these appointments they improve in the country economy. It gets any benefit to the country economy? Don't forget about the personal and names them way the party give them position there. So them position there so now where the party give general in the country. It gets any way how it benefits the country when in terms of the economy.
Yes, of course, especially if the power bring the people away we know say. They're competent, they're fit for man certain positions. That you go no see yes, then people that come can work for salon. That is the only concern that the civil society have. We don't call on the president for making do the needful. That certain institutions they need to perform, and then they make for the economy grow, and then they make for the socio-economic. Salons SF live up to the expectations we expect. That the president. Listen to the call of the media, the call of the civil society for doing needful. I think good, especially names like Tutangi, we get a lot of experience in governance. I believe civil society goes to go able to do a positive narrative.
So we see we are in the government, President Bio been promised for a win for can cut down on expenditure. Being that is still they continue for create new offices them and make new appointments them. This guy anywhere the benefit to economy, being that it been promised one for cut down on the wage bills. We are in way they create different appointments here. People raise concerns say they add on the country economy.
I think these are some of the blunders the way the president is herself to make. No we only blame the president, we blame the advisors there. What are they there for? Are they really advising the president for making do the needful for the correct things? Because I've been looking at the economy, the way how the economy is so, any part you pass, you see people, the big for survivor. And the president, they keep for make more offices for boys. They're not thinking that they correct. Because if we come talk about, I see the Minister of Basic Education just know the give analysis and then conclude by saying that we need for improve on the quality of the teachers, the quality of school infrastructures. I don't think say the president is healthy for make him continue for make more offices we not go for help the economy. Like how the economy they show the economy every day they go down. They doing actually they do.
So one appointment where the president make where a lot of people get concerned of now the presidential librarian, we then say it actually not make any sense for make it do that kind of appointment there right now. As civil society person, what you go on for say concern that particular appointment say with the government make?
Well, that particular appointment, Professor Juliali, as long as it pleases the president and pleases the man himself, Professor Jodali we appoint. I believe say the failures they did at that place there. So Professor Jodali, as far as the salon is concerned, when you talk about the people away that erudite history and now one part of the people away go call. So having that for making an appointment on that side, I believe say go do a lot. That's that particular side I think say
So if you say it gets any important aspects to the country economy?
Yes, of course, because we talk about the academic inclusivity. So and Professor Judy Ali, the man we don't do a lot of contributions in terms of education. So making that kind of appointment for professor, as long as it pleases him, I think say it's the good direction.
Okay, continue for the week we inside the studio. If you just tune the program where they watch, and the Liberty TV where they come to you from Liberty Online Television and Facebook, YouTube, and other social media platform them. And maybe they be presenter. My name is Maria to share. Remember, CSF can be part of the program by way how you go drop your comments now with Facebook or you send them to the number 074 200 545. For CSF could be part of the different issues them where we deal with inside the program this evening. We take another issue inside the program inside the Director of Operation Support Division now the Salon Police Commissioner Ibrahim Mohammed Samadon say the word where they go around on social media say Kuskas get for happen at the country back this November not to school. Commissioner Ibrahim Mohammed Sama talk this way, he will talk about how the police prepare for maintaining peace and security in the country as we go into the festive season. He will talk to me inside this interview.
The general security situation in the country is relatively peaceful as I talk to you. And we as the security sector don't put a lot of measures in place for ensure say everybody in the country is peaceful, despite then misleading social media propaganda where they go on by misguided people then for just create unrest. They do we own part as a sector for ensure say we allay them fears and we allay those fears by putting the effective measures in place for handle any unforeseen situation. So that one day is well in place. We are not bothered, though we are not complacent, but we monitor every aspect right now as I talk to you.
So how una don dey monitor am because we see wherein and this social media propaganda now one way really don dey bring a lot of issues na the country, and we don't see wherein the Salone Police don't they give warning to people, but it's still they in the increase. People still they do some things in the social media where they affect the country in peace. How the Salone Police don't they work for CC? They able for tackle some of them things there so.
Well, I will not answer the how aspect of it because they manned the operational hub of the Sierra Leone Police. That is, policies, strategies set at a security management level, we they implement them on the ground. As I say, we don't put measures in place to handle any unforeseen security situation where it is about to come. We don't put that one in place, and I'm not going for disclosure. We don't put in place because it could be of some risks also because our detractors may work on those information, and I'm not going to let them counter we. We don't put things in place, and we monitor every other aspect. But I want to assure everybody say nothing will absolutely happen, and if at all it happen, it will be short-lived. Less than 30 minutes we'll be able to address anything because we the monitor, as I say, we the monitor, and then here we with the Yeri and the social media then we don't observe, we don't analyze them in our own way, in our assessments. The motive is to just create fear into people so that the country go there in that kind of way where everybody they feel say is insecure. But those things we would hear so are only limited to the social media. I assure everybody.
So, Mr. Sama, one question I want for ask now. If the Salone Police don't ever get an issue wherein una be able for old people where they do this propaganda on social media, and how una be handling people in it?
The cyber unit that the Sierra Leone Police is working on those things now. We are this police leadership, they work on improving the cyber tracking in such a way that they wire when they propagate, disseminate, then bad messages, then where it create fear into ordinary people, their mind, they are brought to book. They are working on that. Me, they talk more on in the event something happen, what would they do? How would they assure una of our response as security sector to address the situation, and within the mechanisms and what we don't put in place to observe, we anticipate, and we prevent any future disturbance where they come. And that one they immediately talk about. The other departments in the Sierra Leone Police are also working to ensure the coordination really work with really relevant information, intelligence for let we able track anything where it is about to happen.
Okay. So you as the head na the OSD, una work mainly na for security country and in terms of operations. What are some of the crime them? Not talking about the crime rate na the country. What are some of the main crime them way the OSD don't deal with of late?
Well, normally them bad people then they plan, then get then them operating base them. And most of the time, then they target youth them way they don't take into drugs addiction. Then ghettos them. They go sit down, idling around, so they can able to prevail on their minds and easily. So those are the areas then we try for destabilize, so that where there is no gathering, no form of arrangement, nobody, they're not going to integrate them and plan anything. So those are the areas we are targeting. But at the same time, we are always mindful about our relationship with the populace. Most of them things here where they create, then tension here where they create. Now for let we hit on people then hard, so that they will continue for hate the police. So we are doing it with human face. We do them with some rationale, in the sense that we try very hard not to hurt anybody other than our target. Meanwhile, we are effectively using what is available to us to the best of our ability.
So, Mr. Sama, what do you want to be your final message to Sierra Leoneans them out there?
My final message will border around the insecurity where then they talk about in the social media. The security situation, as we they watch them, with the security sector, the watch them, is safe. Very, very safe. In fact, if they feel say, then social media propaganda, what they do now for keep you on with toes. In fact, me want to be on my toes at all times, because security by design is for be on maximum alertness.
In name of Commissioner Ibrahim Mohammed Sama and the Director of OSD and the Salon Police, they talk to me inside the interview. Also, they assure Sierra Leone and they say the Salon Police ready for protect people their life and property them as we go into the festive season. The program where they watch now the Liberty Review, where they come to you from Liberty Online Television and Facebook, YouTube, and other social media platform. Them the main focus of we issues the more they deal with this evening time we talk on the education system and the country and the new appointment that we will see government create this BNTM. Members itself can be part of the program by where you go send you go drop we comments now with Facebook page, or you send we message to the number 074-200-545. So yourself could be part of the program for April discuss this evening. Still with me inside the studio, I get me studio guest winner Ahmed M. Yila and the Executive Secretary for National Consortium on Public Accountability. A day out me this evening for Kaip discuss on the different issues there. So, Mr. Ilana, we'll go to the education system. Generally, what do you think about how the education system done in the country of late?
Well, I think the education system is becoming appalling under the leadership of Conrad. You know, because the way how the Dr. David Sengebidom set the bar, Conrad Nebo for which day we see a lot of issues, challenges in the education sector, and even the issues of we get for do with corruption in the education sector. And we don't prepare a report where we get for submit to the president in terms of education.
So what do you feel are the challenges there, so we feel say the education system gets better?
The challenges them beaucoup in the education sector. The challenges that we get for do with permit me please for make the public know exactly what they happen at the education system, because when we talk about human development, you know, human capital, we talk about education, and when we talk about good health facilities, if we don't get good people, we get a sober educational background, we continue to see a lot of issues in the hospitals, issues of areas the way we think say them very key. And one key, the issue in the education sector we get for do with funding, allocation. That the money we the government itself they give to the education system, to the educational sector, a very infinitesimal, very small. That if the educational system for make we able to get the right quality and not quantity education we want. the government really need to pay attention to, the money way that they allocate to Ministry of Education. And also we get the government also need to look at the status of the teachers. The status of the teachers, the government need to improve on that because the condition of the teachers is very appalling. The money is small, not even reach to $100. They're able to forget that, and they get responsibilities. They get to take care of their family, they get to take care of themselves, and they get to pay transport for outside and they teach. And if the money they pay them very small, they say waiting you get now the give. So if they're able to get well taken care of, I don't think they're going to participate well when it comes to make waiting and deliver to the Pekin.
So we see this BNT the teachers then being give government 21 days ultimatum, wherein they say if government not look into the condition of service, then we go into strike. What do you feel say this mean to the educational sector in the country?
It means that's the only way they need to put their foot down. Because for far too long, government in, government out, teachers they continue to forget, conspicuous promises the way they need able for the government, the way the past government and the current government able for address to, and it is a very serious concern because they can say an empty bag cannot stand. If teachers them affairs not well taken care of, I don't think they're going to forget the best, and that is exactly what is happening. I think the government need to pay keen attention to the services of the teachers, and governments don't make a lot of recruitment, but if you check, you found out say are those recruitment teachers the way they recruit, are they well trained? No, they're not trained there. And if you not train them well, what do you expect for make them be?
So why if you say they're not training teachers there, so?
Even if you look at the institutions themselves, where they for train teachers, they don't involve in a lot of malpractices, and if malpractices don't start from the university, from the tertiary education, they definitely continue to go down to the primary, to the nursery, go up, and that is exactly what is happening at the institutions. Every sector where you go, money, and if that teacher they don't suffer, they don't get a certificate, they don't come at the services, and is not well taken care of, they pay well. What do we expect at the end of the day? And for themselves embark on corruption, and that is exactly what is happening. Teachers are not well taken care of, and I think the government need to pay attention to that. Okay, so government in one of the main priority areas then, where they win the 2018 election, the main focus now be on the quality, free and quality education. From then to now 6 or 7 years now along the line, you feel say the education system is free and it gets any quality in it? They can say, like they bring woman a house, but they didn't make for let the woman stay. That is exactly waiting the politicians and don't they leave themselves up to. That them feel say they can come in and deceive the people and deceive the citizens, just forget the power. After they don't get the power, they left the people just like that. And if you look at the quality of education as alone, it don't drop drastically, because we used to get fine results from AniWatch. When it comes to especially Beke, it was competitive, no phone. Of course, we reached at the point of wherein at least, even parental, involvement in education don't they, mount seriously or everywhere. How? The parents, they want to see them picking them for get the best result. Then they go all out, for give money to teachers, give money to examiners, and even go to at all level. We start going to get the result for the best result for the picking. And I don't think if Comrade SSM they compromise that level, Salon they at risk in terms.
So it's effective if they get in the picking them, being that the Comrade themselves don't involve into this malpractice.
Yeah, that is why they see some picking them they graduate, they cannot communicate well. If you allow them to speak English because they only depend on their phones during the time of examination, then they read They don't want for no. Then they say no. Mama say or teacher they say they don't allow me phone. I use my phone. I make a get bad results. Mama not give me phone. So the picking they say don't depend on the phone for let them able to get the results. And when they see the poor doctor now, when you say for let them speak, they cannot speak.
So what do you feel say the Ministry of Education for do concerning the, because we are in school picking, then they go for good take, especially the public exams, then concentrate mainly on malpractice. So they actually not they do able for do anything if they're not able for spy. What do you feel say this means to the education sector and the country?
It means everybody get for putting foot down for see how we're able for curb this menace in the society, because the issue of getting the quality education is not only left with the president or the government. Now everybody like concerted effort wherein at least me and you, the Kumra, even the religious people, because when you go to the provincial, they begin and get for worker 5 to 6 miles before they're able to access secondary school. 5 miles now worker the worker. Imagine the worker. They don't wake up in the morning, they able to get the food. Now worker don't work about for going to school. What do you expect from them? You know, they expect anything. You know, and we'll see at the western urban, you know, west and eastern, the water crisis, the beginning go down in the morning. The beginning go down at night. Till 4, 5 o'clock before they go to the house, their parents allow them to let them sleep because of forget water for going to house. And if people don't in the street from 10 a day, early morning, 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, you get for going to school, you know they expect the best. So the government self need to give the best services to the people. The services, like for instance, build effective and quality schools. Schools not only for build structure, but for build a school, we get an improved facilities of, the toilet facilities, sanitation, and all of this here. But we go many schools in the CCA, the people don't even get accommodation, you know, and that is a very serious concern. The responsibility falls on the president. But the president himself, gets somebody where they steer that responsibility. But we think, say, from where, Conrad came as a Minister of Education, much has not been, done. And according to him, according to the information we get, they say the facilities or the support where Dr. Sengebe they get is not getting that facility. If I were him, I'd immediately left the job and go my own way. Because if he does on say, if you say you need to get the support, the quad support, I don't think say you need for daily. Somebody want for ask if you don't ever engage the president, so that means that now appoint him for another position. Well, this is now one of the engagements with the president. We expect the president and we expect people away competent advisors to president for make them able to listen to the critical voices of the media and the civil society. Because when you listen to media and civil society, and Mark, I want to make a reference to that we don't tell the president on many occasions that the president you need to do the needful by your men are not working. You know, people are not ready to work. Now we don't see that the president don't begin the needful. We just want to see the other set of an appointment, and we would expect the people are ready to deliver, especially the ministers are ready to deliver, make the president able to relieve them from the duty and focus on the job. Okay, continue for the week we inside the studio. We take another issue inside the program. Also, the national team don't come out now the AFCON 2025 qualifier competition. Some football supporter them na free Tondoris concerned about the national team in performance now the competition. Then talk more to Mohamed Kamara inside this interview.
Well, the national team, I think so we get Bokutin for the. I think say we try to get the home base team where we say we go able to build as that team then just 1-2 professional no more go add. Now my own view now but we very this qualify we very very poor. You know go well with man them. So you look at and say one reason we make the team not able to perform to expectation are because we more they pay focus to foreign players. Exactly because. Let's say even if it's streets, you don't in a street, say no see best say go na house. The home go welcome you. You understand what I mean? So like I feel say the home, I need for build a team na the home maybe say like in any kind of way, safe, they need for encouraging players and they build them. Then this is for the national team. If they add, like I said earlier, if they add now 1-2 professional no more, they add for no more things, you know, something. But the base, then go able to understand themselves, then go able to know the weak point, then try for, you know, we need to give that encouragement to the home. I know say necessary for the coach, but foreign player.
The one we watch against Ivory Coast, the first game we didn't play, the first leg, as you say, the team not play well. The team not play well. Because if you watch now, let's say the midfield, lack of midfielders there. Because the defenders then, some of them, I think we need to forgive the young ones then. Let them come up, let them show themselves. Because the mature one over right now, you need to improve now the team. Because the game we play against Ivory Coast, lack of defense, midfield. Because the flank is okay, because we get something like we get Johnson, eh? Yeah. We get Johnson and we get then twins in.
Yeah, Alassane,
yes. In the way they play that flank, yes. Because if it's the second, okay, if the second half when they can do changes, the flanks they play well because Alassane gonna know that wing then begin to show some improvement at the team, but the team need for improve more.
Okay, you don't give your assessments, but the first leg against Ivory Coast. Now we look at another must-win match where people will look at and say this is a must-win match for Slovenia against Chad. You know, but we'll not be able to forget the results.
Yeah, that I would say because that game day I really disappoint because I think I started game day for beat that game day. I really disappoint. I watched the game till the end. The team not playing nothing. It look like Illions that if they meet up team where get big name, then you want to show themselves. But when they meet up a team where we able for beat, they show that improvements. So right now, looks big. I know, really like a match the way the game will play.
All right, now that the team don't go out of the competition and we play 6 matches, we only pick up 5 points. So what thing that you take with regards to only the 5 points we pick up? Also, if you say the faults day that the national team.
Okay, one of the defense we get faults the 2 and 3 and the 5. Then 2 the midfield. The midfield structure we not get good number 6. Where they create play in that midfield day. We not get sharp striker and we not get sharp number 7. So that's why the false day.
The team they perform one well. They make money, they shame self of other country, they win a neighbor country. We no game no more than me like Ivory Coast game. One not against to equalize, my no maintain self. It's like my need they eat by waiting. Government they spend money for the team or waiting. Like this is a selfish. Now man they do, they go sell game. You know what make name? Need that man Messi Ronaldo. You back no one make them name then they. No need that the coach on our government or waiting. Bang they give the cause. We Swahili no qualify. For the people in this country who are no being back.
Alright, you say the team not play better na Ivory Coast match and the other fixtures them we will be play. What if you say na the major faults where they around the team? You know, we make no able forget the performance we they expect.
The team not get strength for doing anything at the pitch. Because we see other neighbor country they play with efforts and develop one mind, they devote their mind. They see some player they possess the ball before the member don't play there. But they eat or waiting now my business yes you don't play because then they make man not get health.
Okay. Now let me look at the team in composition at the pitch of play because that is safe now another thing we for a team win match again for do it how best the players them able for relate to themselves when in at the field. So how you go look or assess the composure of the players?
Actually the ball they possess but my they finish game because when they mean possess
that they talk about the pace.
Yes, when they mean possess per ball we may play ball no go far. When they possess against your opponent, if you possess for long, if the man they pull the ball on yourself, if you don't say yes, this man a player meet up. But you go see them give man ball before they take 3 minutes, don't pull on your.
Alright, viewers, that are the voices of Sierra Leoneans them, where we just don't talk to as they don't give it and take with regards to the national team in performance that the AFCON 2025 qualifiers, as they don't already knock way out of that particular tournament today. After we don't play total of 6 matches and only pick up 5 points that particular campaign. And of course, the national team don't go out. And we're not hearing from, Sierra Leoneans them waiting the makeup of the national team in performance and waiting them see the head coach and also the Sierra Leone Football Association need for put in place moving forward whenever the national team get for embark on any international competition. Into this edition, my name is Mohamed Kamara.
Plenty thank you to reporter Mohamed Kamara for that report the way he do for we for Sika the AFCON 2025 qualifier. We say Salon people them there is concern, but then the satisfaction, but the national team in performance at that particular competition day. The program where they watch now the Liberty Review where they come to you from Liberty Online Television and Facebook, YouTube and other social media platform them. Me where they be presenter for this edition. My name is Maria Toshe. Still with me inside the studio, gets me studio guest way na Ahmed MC Ila and the executive secretary for the National Consortium on Public Accountability. A day out me this evening for discuss on the different issues them we will deal with inside the program. We main focus now on education. Now we don't see inside the 2024 Becker results don't come out, and we see the international and other private school and then take the lead into this particular exam. What do we feel say now the main cause why make most of the public exams them always sit now the country in a private school them always don't take the lead?
I don't think so. I don't think so. That is the point. That is a reason why Salon government schools and they perform. I mean, low. For me, I think say the government school they do well. But what thing happen this behind them, especially where Minister Conrad Dom take up, the leadership of Minister of Basic Education. But we see a lot of problems on the happens, and time no go there for make we look into all them issues a day. Yeah, but I think say the problems are compounded, and until and unless the government puts in foot down for address all the inadequacies, we make especially the government schools same way them low performance. The factors them dish no what they say we're responsible for the low performance. One, the government schools actually not get the facilities them. They I would say they don't get trained and competent teachers away for deliver. They get competent teachers, but you cannot stay in the government school. Which side they pay you €1 million, and which side they pay private schools which side they pay them 2, 3, 4 million euros. The government schools actually need for buckle up, and even you look at the area of subsidies, because when the subsidies then go to the schools, the teachers they waiting on the salary and the other facilities that they use for pay them teachers the way they volunteer, but the subsidies are not coming on time, and the government self they do a proper monitoring of the schools, government schools, of waiting at the actual problems, because this is not the first exam. This is not the first exam. We don't get other exams last year, before year, and up till now are the same problems. Government they come, they explain, say they go solve the problems, but the problems keep continuing. The problems keep for happen. Because you go expect the best from the man where they provide, the required, the financial support or the other support that we go make the man happy for do the needful. And also when it comes to lack of parental, guidance. Now some of the challenges in this way they happen at the schools. The parents they just left them picking them for going to school without checking them when they come home, whether that they reached at the school or the lessons notes. Because if a parent get time for review in picking a note, they don't know whether if the picking reached at school or the picking they do well. Because you go know the assignments already the game, what the score, so you go know what's not the best improvement when the picking forget. Okay. But
so another issue where a lot of people on the raise, that's the issue of school monitoring. During the time the way we in the go school, you go see teachers then really be the teaching and because you go sit down more and say this is supposed to they come for can monitor how the teachers then they work, whether they teach or not. But of late we didn't see any of that the way people and say they bring burden to the education system where they make teachers they not they concentrate for teaching at school, then prefer then take extra classes. What do you want for say concerning the issues?
Well, that's the type of say. We actually need for teachers to be motivated. Teachers, forget the required support and also the facilities of the school and also the accessibility. They talk about, the provincial, within the city, but when you go to the provinces, you go to Kurobola, you go to Cambia district, the Samu, Usa, the Pekin, and the Waka, 5 to 6 miles for access schools. But at the end of the day, before they reach that school, the Pekin got all exhausted. The Pekin got all tired.
In terms of the monitoring, a Ministry of Information, they send them people and then school them for good monitor, which actually don't they happen.
No, the Ministry of Education been get school monitors, but I think they don't replace them to supervisors, school supervisors, way a bit, a technical.
So actually, people are not there where they monitor the school them again for Ministry of Information, Education.
Education, nobody is monitoring. If they say now because of that is policy, but when they go on the ground, it's not effective. It don't happen at all.
Okay, plenty thank you when we inside the studio. Well, Famuna, also this edition of the Liberty Review will left you for this evening. Me, we don't be you presenter for this edition. My name is Maria Sheriff, and with me inside the studio I've been get Ahmed M. Hila, when at the Executive Secretary for National Consortium on Public Accountability. But they also this evening for help me discuss on the different issues them where we deal with this evening. So we main focus now on the research appointment them where governments make and the education sector, and special focus on the Becker results we just come out this evening. Plenty thank you for joining me inside the program this evening, and plenty thank you to viewers them out there. So we meet again for another edition of the Liberty Review. My name is Maria Sheriff, and I want for to get yourself a wonderful weekend.
This is the Liberty Review with me, Princess Pias.
This is the Liberty Review with me, Mohamed Kamara.
This is the Liberty Review with me, Maria Sheriff.
Inside this program, we go look at plenty things them will happen in the salon throughout the week.
Things like politics, sports, courts, the environment, disability, woman and girl picking them business, and plenty other issues them.
So stay tuned. Now we Liberty Facebook page and Self YouTube channel and all that social media platform them for they watch the Liberty Review where they come to you every Saturday from 6 to 7 o'clock na net. Also you go get all you views them but still them where they happen. The Liberty
Review.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange. This is Liberty Online TV powered by